Madamo gid nga salamat former Councilor Marie June Pavillar Castro ang akon nga abyan kag suod no akon nga siya kumare. So madamo gid nga salamat sa imo pag-imbitar sa It's Time with Charie kag syempre sa akon man agud nga mangin kabahin sang Provincial Women's Day celebration. It's Time with Charie is really happy to be here with you, especially as we celebrate the Provincial Women's Day kag ang aton nga tema wana ang ginahambal nila nga kinahanglan importante gid ang imo nga desisyon. So ang aton nga tema subong nga adlaw wana importante ang imo desisyon sa buwas damlag sang kada isa. Ikaw na. So nagapasalamat gid ako nga may ara katuloy sang guests no unahan ko sa pagpakilala sa 6th District Board Member Helen Zafra. Good morning, Board Member.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning to everyone.
Kag syempre ang aktibo man gwapahon kag bataon pa nga councilor sang Banwa sang Manapla, Councilor Nina Aguilar.
Good morning, ma'am.
And of course, kag nagingabot gid siya, agud nga makaupod sa aton diri no sa nga aga, agud nga mangin bisita man aton diri sa It's Time with Charie. Wala sang liwan kundi aktibo nga Mayor sang Banwa sang Calatrava, Mayor Araceli Somosa. Good morning, Mayor.
Good morning to each and everyone.
All right. So, wana importante ang imo desisyon sa kada isa. Ikaw na. This is a big challenge. Okay. So, by the way, I would also like to acknowledge the First Lady of the City of Talisay, First Lady of Mayor Eric Saratan, Ms. Sheila Saratan. Hi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Okay, at this point, I would like to ask Councilor Nina Aguilar, at such a young age, what motivated you to run?
Actually, Ma'am Charie, I came from a line also of politicians. My great-grandfather was also a mayor, and then my mom was also a councilor. From what I saw, it is a great opportunity to be able to serve your constituents. And as a woman, I feel that it is very empowering, mano, nga makahatag serbisyo sa aton nga mga kababainhan. For your information lang, ma'am, I am the only woman councilor in our municipality, and so I feel that it is also needed that we are properly represented in the council.
Yes, it's good that we have at least one woman councillor in the municipality of Manapla. I'm pretty sure that you really represent the women's sector in your leadership at the legislative department. Yes. So what about you, Mayor Somosa? What motivated you to run?
To run as
Mayor.
a mayor. Okay. Actually, when I first started politics, no, it was not in my heart to be in politics, no, because everybody can serve your people in any way. Not even in politics can do our services to the people. But sometimes, if you have this, if people so you nakita kanila nga you have this asset, no, na you want to serve people. Amo na siya nga nakita siguro ako nila. Because actually, I'm in a medical field, no? I'm a medical technologist by profession. So, ako, nagtrabaho lang ako. I joined with the lowest level of people, no? Na like the purok level, I joined with them. Wala naman akong ere-ere na ako ay medical technologist, I should join with the higher level. But para sa akon, I join with the lowest level of people because that's how you mingle with people, no? So siguro nakita nila na that's what I am. So wala akong plan in politics actually. Then all of a sudden, politicians came and approached me if I can join, you know, politics. Sabi ko, ang hirap naman ng politics, no? So siguro ganito na lang ako, no? I can work in the hospital and I can also serve the people in another way. But kung gina-encourage ka to join, daw ako naman at first wala gid ko interest. But then they are so persistent ang mga politicians because they probably see something in me like the other women food leaders nga ang ara na kamo nga ang naging leader kamo sa inyo mga respective women's organization because they saw something in you. So amo to nga they are so persistent, so finally siling ko sige I will try this. Now, once gali ara ka na sa politika, daw virus man daw hindi ka naman gali mag-untat, no? So, but anyway, you still have the heart to do it.
Yes.
No, it's not just because you want to be in a limelight, but because you want really to do it.
Yes.
So amo lang na nag-drive sa akon, but not really in my plan to be in politics. So sulagma lang daw, out of the blue lang arin ako. And then I started as a councilor, and I joined the women's organization, and finally I never expected to be a mayor because I wanted pahuway na tani ko because I'm done with my job and I can do anything else, joining the people without in politics. But then, as usual, very persistent ang mga tao. You run as a mayor, and I started running as a vice mayor. I lost the election, and I said, that's it for me. Hindi na ako. But then they said, no, you run as a mayor. Never in the municipality of Calatrava na nagkaroon ng babae na mayor. Siling ko, ati sige if yatag man ni sa Diyos sa akon, thank you Lord. Pag hindi naman, maybe ang Lord has other purpose for me. But then, fortunately, I won. And daw hindi man ko magpati, no? Kay kabalo ka sa politika, kung damo ka kwarta, ang hambal nila, daog ka gidna. But in my side, I'm just an average person, average po ng income. I just try it. But then, during my councilor time, I really did my job. No, I perform my task as a councilor, and maybe that's when people saw me.
Yeah, perhaps that's
And
what
I won the
people
election.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This is your second term already.
Yes, it's my second term.
And you made a mark in the history of Calatrava,
Thank
being
you
the
so
first
much.
lady mayor of
Yeah,
the
I am the
municipality.
first lady mayor, and I am also the first lady councilor in our municipality. Yeah.
So damo na ang masunod sa imo nga
Yes.
footsteps, Mayor
Yes,
Somosa.
that's
I'm pretty
true.
sure.
Okay.
You being a role model for the people, and especially
Yes,
the
that's
women
true.
in Calatrava.
That's true, that's
So, di ba, lain-lain niyang istorya sa tagsa-tagsa. Sa kay Board Member Helen Zafra, lain naman siguro ang rason what motivated her to run. So, ano yang nagduso sa imo, Board Member Zafra, sa pagpadalagan?
Well, just the same with Mayor Araceli, never in my dreams to become a politician.
Yes.
But saying politics is not new to me. And of course, through the motivation and encouragement due to the loss of my husband, who is a former board member, the people who loved him encouraged me to continue the legacy left by my husband. So, siling ko man, isa ka adlaw, pagbugtaw ko, nakibot ko, board member nako, and I never hope and I never dream to be one. Daw ka nami man sa pamatyagan nga ang paghigugma sang kada isa sang mga tao, especially para sa akon husband, ginhatag nila to continue the legacy of my husband.
Yes. So, na-notice naton niya through experience and in history, no, nga may ara gid man niya sang edge kung ang imo yang alinyada, ang imo nga pamilya ara na nga daan sa politika, no, especially sa kay Councilor Aguilar and Board Member Zafra, may ara na nga daan sang linyada sa politika. For you, Mayor Somosa, what do you think? What does it take to win, even if you don't have relatives in the field of politics?
Yeah, in my case, nobody in my family is in politics, no? But I think what transpired when you were young in elementary, in your younger days, it will carry all the way to your, what you are now. Kaya during my younger days, sa elementary ako, high school, college, I used to be a leader in the school, no? So, naging representative of the school man ako, no? So, siling ko daw reflection ba, nga, you will be like this in the future. But it's not just a matter of becoming a leader, but molding yourself to be a leader.
Yes.
So it's a hard work doing it, and you have to have a heart on it.
Yes.
Hindi lang pwede nga because you're dreaming of becoming a politician or you're dreaming gusto ka maging leader, kay ginaplano mo. But it should be within you. You have to have it in yourself. Nga nakita ng mga tao nga, you could be a leader.
Yes.
So it just happened na that is the natural you. Amala na nakita ko. And you work hard for it also. Hindi naman nga madali lang magdaog. But you have to get the heart of the masa people.
Yes.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Okay. So, for Councilor Aguilar, what do you think? What makes you different as a woman leader from a male leader?
I think the difference is the empathy and the empathy that you give for your fellow women. Because you're a woman, you understand their needs. Although I'm not yet a mother, but I also understand and I also see the needs of the women. So sa dira siguro mahambal ko nga that it's really different when you're a woman and when you're a man.
Yes.
And women tend to be more expressive and emotional. So there did ta makita nga our empathy towards others, not only sa mga women but also sa mga men and children. Dira ta makita nga it's really different when you're a woman and that when you are a man.
Yes. What about you, Mayor Somosa? What do you think? What makes you different as a lady mayor compared to a mayor who is male?
Yeah, no? So that's another thing, no? Lain gid man kung babae ka. First of all, bato talag sa langgod ang babae maging politician, no? Few lang. So daw sa ila panglantaw, I think we need women also in politics, no? Or women empowerment. So amo na nakita manakon sa politika nga few lang ang women nga kung kisa di go more on the women rather than the men kay daw kasulumuod naman pirmi lang lalaki, no? Parang amo na ang na-sense ko man. And aside from that, lain gid man ang babae compare sa lalaki in public service or in any way, no, nga mag-serve
Can you
ka.
specify ano ang
Okay.
kinalain, ano ang espesyal sa pagpangamot kag sa pagpanghimanwa sa isa ka babae nga alkalde kumpara sa isa ka lalaki nga alkalde?
Okay, ang babae is meticulous eh. Meticulosa, very detailed ang babae compared sa lalaki. Kung ara ta sa aton office, we want to be our office as like what we do in our house, no? And we deal with people as if they are really our family. Amo na ang diferensya. Tapos, women has always time for the people, no? Kabalo ka siguro dahil ang lalaki, lain po ang ilahilig, but ang women is more detailed. And we want, sa hambal ba nila, less daw ang corruption pag women. I don't know, true, no?
Because in character, women are really transparent.
Yes, very transparent and ng fearful, na mahadlok, God-fearing. Ang women, amo na ako nakita eh. And we want things done in a proper way. Dili ta gusto nga may mga dili maayo, not good things that will happen in our management. So, although ma-brand minsan ang women na ay babae na naman, no? As if they underestimate women, actually. So, kung magtandem ang women, puro babae, daw huyang. But believe me, kaya natin to.
Very
kaya
good.
gid talaga. Because I believe in women's empowerment, no? Kay we are given a chance to express nga ari gali kita, we can do more
Yes.
or even equal than men, not more, equal lang, okay?
Mayor
So,
Somosa, ikaw na.
thank you.
Okay. Sa kay board member Zafra, ano naman yung kinalain mo bilang isa ka babae nga sangguniang panalawigan member dira sa session sa sangguniang panalawigan? Anong kinalain mo ya kumparar sa mga board members nga lalaki?
Well, as for me, it is very important to have representatives of the women's sector, no? Kaya ka-very elisipon lang gid ang mga women leaders naton, especially sa atong province. In the sangguniang panlalawigan, duwa lang na kami ni
Yes.
board member Jonah ko.
Yes.
In my first term, duha man kami ni board member May Avillana being the representative of the women's sector. And I can say nga kung may women representative, dako gid ang kinalain as compared sa mga lalaki, no? Kita nga mga babaye, may balatyagon kita para man sa aton mga kababaihan. Kag ang tanan nga programa syempre na focus naton para in support sa aton mga kababaihan. Which nga kun ang lalaki ang nagapungko being representative sa akron mga kababaihan do kabalik awot man siguro pamatian,
Yes.
no? Iban may ara gid man nga mga nabalaan ko mga councilors nga men being the representative of the Committee on Women. But para sa ako niya, lain gid kung isa ka babae ang mag-represent sa kapwa niya kababaihan.
Yes, because as a woman, you should, feel, live, breathe as a woman. So how can you represent women if you're not a woman? Okay. So may I ask, Councilor Aguilar, how old are you?
I am 25 years old.
Wow, you look so young.
Yeah.
Okay, so as a 25-year-old woman councilor, what are the programs that you have pushed so far that you think a male councilor could not have pushed?
Okay, so we as we councilors, we push, we are on the on the legislative side.
Yes.
So in my first year, I've already pushed for ordinances such as our GAD code, our Gender and Development Code, and also our Children's Code. And also I've made an ordinance with regulating our children who go to internet cafes during school times. And I don't think, I think our men can also do that, but I think it also needs the sensitivities of a woman. Because whether we like it or not, ang aton constituents, may aragid sila may mahambal sa mga women naton nga leader nga hindi nila ma-share sa mga men nga leader. There are sensitivities that they can share to us that they can't easily share to men. So I think that's what I've contributed to our sa aton nga sa amon nga banwa, and also with the upcoming Women's Month, we have lots of activities man for our Women's Month, and also I have my personal advocacies, which is to give medical mission. That is my personal objective mano, to give health to every barangay. That projects I asked from civic groups man from Bacolod. So, and as a woman, I'm very proud to have given that to our municipality.
Congratulations. That's very good. No? Okay. I really hope that there will be more women councilors or leaders in the municipality of Manapla.
Yes.
Okay. Mayor tribe increase. So, Mayor Somosa, what about you, Mayor? Ano nga mga programs ang na-push nimo bilang mayor nga babayi?
Okay, of course, number one is you have to have a budget for the women, no? So, like we have the GAD budget, and we're pushing for the GAD code, but despite of the absence of GAD code, I definitely give a big amount of money for the GAD budget, and that includes a biggest part of it is the women's sector. So, actually, I provide livelihood for the women. I have like women waivers, no, they wave pandan, no, making pandan bags. So I really provide them, upgrading them, no, like the quality of the wave pandan that they have to do it should be quality to compete the market. So I really provide livelihood program for them, and then may mga capability building kami for the women. Ang mga BHWs namon, the biggest organizations of women in our local government, it's really sad nga ang mga BHWs, they are receiving a very, very minimal amount of incentives. And they are handling like 50 to 75 households in our locality. And it's sad, no? For them to receive like 200 pesos. May ara pa barangay, 125 pesos a month lang ang ginahatag.
A month,
really,
ha?
yes,
Wow.
it's really sad. So when I set as a mayor, isa na sa akon gi-focus. I provide additional incentives to the BHWs because I know they are handling a lot of household and they are handling hazard activities in our locality, no? So gi-support ko gid ang mga BHWs. Yeah, I push for that, no? So, and secondly, may mga women man ta nga maging victim of mga hilots, no? Ng mga pregnancy na hindi sila facility delivered. Budlay na siya, kay minsan hindi naintindihan sang mga kababayan that there is a greater risk of having a complications of doing that.
Yes.
Na magbata ka, ara ka lang sa imo balay with the hilots. It was misunderstood at first, but actually we push for an ordinance kanang hindi na pwede ang hilot. No exercising of hilots. So it was really a big help. But then we did not discriminate hilots, no? Which is mostly our women, but we also provide them capacity to assist lang of the women delivered ready for delivery. So amo na sa mga program ginhimo namon, damo kami livelihood, kag may ara man kami nga reproductive health program for women. Like kung ikaw ay may ara mga cyst, ovarian cyst, may mga sa mga breast mo dara nga mga ano pa man na, we provide assistance like laboratory examination for women, mga pap smear, mga amuna. So gahatag kami assistance for that through the reproductive health program, provided provided it involves in your reproductive organ, no? And then we also provide the other live-out women, ang mga mentally ill women. Kung kisa na mislok naton sila, babae bala na sila sa aton nga community. Wala na gani na sila sa insakto nga paminsar, ginapabusungan pa na sila. It's really sad, no? And then it will be a liability to your local government having this type of women nga dugay-dugay gabusong, they cannot take good care of the child. No, nga ilagin bata. So what I did, I hire a physician, no, regularly monthly coming to our local government. Then they took good care of those type of women nga bisan sila may depresya but they also part of the community, of the society. So luckily it was passed by me. It was an ordinance that I passed during I was a councilor, and they actually have it until now. No, they supported the program until now, and I would be glad and proud to say nga, bisan ganito Buso and other LGUs, come to Calatrava purposely lang para maka-avail of the program. And hindi lang babae ang subong nga gina-cater sina, hasta lalaki gina-cater na namo.
Na ang programa.
So that's huge success. Dabo pa kami mga program for the women.
Very good, Mayor. Those are commendable mass-based programs for women. And I'm pretty sure a male mayor could not have thought of that. Then, you know, the safe delivery of women being brought about by hilot. So, ikaw lang na iyatuod ang makapanumdum sina kay babae ka.
Babae ta.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
What
that's true.
Yes. What about you, board member Zafra? What are the programs that you have pushed in Sangguniang Panlalawigan as a female legislator?
Well, I am now the chair on the Committee on Women and, of course, the Children. And it is my advocacy to support all the programs related to our women and children. But as for me, I can say I would not only focus on one aspect, no? Ay namatudan ko na ginihalin sang una when my husband was still a board member. Kadamo sang aspect na kinanglan tagaan tagid sang concern. Public service, of course, kay formerly, I was a nurse by profession. Kag nakita ko gina sa ospital sang una when it comes sa health problems, no? Ang isa ka pasyente magkadto sa ospital in case of emergency nga wala ka gibala sang kuuton sa bulsa mo. Ti kami nga mga nurse do nagalibog man ang amon ulo kung ano ina ang mabulig man namon, ga chip in kami sina to support sang may bakal bulong ang amon pasyente. So amo ina isa man nga gin-focus ko sa akon nga where I am now as being a public servant, I give concern to health problems, no? In the province, the 6th district, I have a partner with board member Pedro Saico as being the partner as board member. Naghatag kami sa financial assistance, no, hospitalization assistance program sa amon district dito sa Lorenzo Saico District Hospital. Sa government hospital lang, kahit hindi kita kasarang when it comes mag-hatag assistance sa mga private hospitals. We had a hospital assistance program wherein when a patient comes to hospital and he cannot afford to pay for his bill despite the patient has an PhilHealth. We have also a program from the provincial government through our governor Alfredo Marañon Jr. The NotChep program, no, hospital assistance man na siya. And of course, may ara pagit kita subong sa province of Negros Occidental, the point of care program wherein ang patient nga wala sang PhilHealth and indigent patient, i-classify na siya sa aton DSWD, mas ma-enroll ta na siya automatically, mahatagan siya sang PhilHealth and all the bills, assistance, mahatagan siya, makakagwa sa hospital without spending a single centavo. Free ina siya nga. So amo na isa masigin focus ko, despite sina may ara gid man yang hindi masulod sa aton point of care. If the patient or the family gets service of a private physician, hindi na siya ma-justify certificate of indigency halin sa barangay.
Kay privado ang
indigent
doktor
ka,
mo.
tapos kasarang ka gani magkuha sang private doctor. Puti hindi tagid na madiglek no nga ang iban makuha gid sang service ang private physician, especially when the patient needs no a special care, no specialized doctor ang ma-attend sa iya. So I hope nga amon program, hospital assistance program, dako gid ang nabulig when it comes sa health problems sa amon patient. Of course, hindi lang sa health problems, health programs, may hara kita sigapon when it comes sa mga livelihood assistance. Kag syempre, ang isa ka most important is educational assistance program, which I am happy nga ang amon congresswoman dito sa 6th District, Attorney Mercedes Chedeng Alvarez, kadako gid sang nabulig when it comes educational programs sang amon distrito, no? Kabalo naman kamo, insang gunian panlalawigan, not like kay Mayor Somosa, no, kay she is in executive level.
Yes.
Kami is only on legislation. So, do kasubo, kung wala man kami hatag dito sa amon constituency, only with what we can afford to. And I'm happy ara ang support sa aton Congress through Congress Thomas today, makahatag sa educational assistance programs sa aton mga kabataan dito, the poor and deserving students of the 6th District of Negros Occidental.
Yes, that's very good, no? Because you have already started it. I would also like to commend that among the women leaders here in Negros Occidental, Congresswoman Chedeng Alvarez is indeed really representing the women's sector and making sure that the women's rights are advanced. No, she's also very busy, in fact, in giving free seminars, lectures to the masses, no, for women's and children's rights. No, so apart from that, no, so it's really inspiring to hear that women like you are already empowered. And you are also helping women, especially in the grassroots, to also be empowered. If I may just share a quote from Kofi Annan, he also mentioned that there's no tool more effective in development than empowerment of women. So, kamo gidya, no? Kanami kika-inspiring sa inyo. But gusto ko naman yan medyo personal, abi pa man ko tunta, kung may mga sekreto ini, ang aton nga mga women leaders. How is family life and personal life for you as a woman leader? Unahon ta, Councilor Aguilar.
Of course, no, my personal life is pretty much boring. I am single.
It should be more exciting now.
I am single and I don't have a family yet. But of course, with politics, no, it is also empowering me to be more active because I am single. I can give more time to my constituents. So siguro that's my only personal life na lang siguro. I don't go out that much either. So that's my only personal life also. It's mainly politics and my family, my mother, my father, and my brother.
So at this point, yeah, you can give 100% in your political life.
Yes, and also
as a
like
woman leader.
board Zafra, I'm also a nurse. So that's my personal life so far.
Very good. So you can still continue your profession while you are a legislator in the municipality of Manapla. What about you, Mayor Somosa? I'm pretty sure it's really colorful. Your family
Yes.
life is colorful.
When you are in politics, especially if you are a local chief executive or in the executive level, no, you should have a family that will understand you. So I believe that some of the wives of our mayors, board members, and other politicians, higher position, you have to have enough room in your heart to understand your husband and your wives. Sa totoo lang, grabe gid. Once you are a mayor, you are expected to render services 24 hours a day, 365 days, no?
Yes.
24/7 na. Expect that. So that's why I really appreciate the wife of Mayor Eric Saratano to be here because now you will understand from my point of view and my experience that this is actually the mayor. Ang budlay gid kog mayor ka. Kay nga tanan dara gina sa imo makadto. Kung may maayo sa imo man makadto, kung may sala imo man tanan sala. I recall gani sa interview with President Pinoy nga Mayor, Mr. President, ano gid kung presidente ka? Siling man niya, nakulbaan ko kay basi hindi na amo ni ka sinaw ang salog sa Malacañang. Basi ako naman basulon sini. Nabatian to ninyo sa TV na he was interviewed. And I was really, nagkadlaw ko kay, we share the same feeling, no? The executives. Nga gamay lang ang butang. Si Mayor na dayon, pasibangdan. No? Amo na pirme. So kita nga Mayor careful kita sa aton himuon kag hindi lang ta maging sensitive kay that's why we are here for. We are all public
Do
servants.
not be onion skin, di ba?
Yes.
So you as a Mayor Somosa, you are also a wife and a mother.
Yes.
Di ba?
Grabe,
So
girl.
how do you manage your time
How
to
I'm-
make sure nga wala mo na pabayaan ang imong
Yes.
pamilya?
You have to manage your time, you know? Kay expected ka to be a executive or a mayor to perform your job every seconds, every minute, every hour, every day. So ang imo himuon, you also have to have time with your family.
Yes.
Hindi pwede i-neglect mo ang family. Amo na ginahimo ko, I always make time, valued time with my family during weekends. But inang weekends mo, pangayoon pagid na sang tao in case of emergency. But I make it sure to my constituent na siling ko, pwede ba? Nga kung Saturday and Sunday, yatag nyo naman na sa akon. No? Kay may family man ako like you. They also need me like your family need you.
Yes.
So, tani, maintindihan ninyo, kung hindi gid man emergency, tani ihatag nyo na sa akon. But what I usually do, diniligate ko na ang mga task. Kung ambulance, ito ang tawagon mo. Kung assistance, ito kadtuan mo. Kung amuni, ito kadtuan mo. But then, may ara gid nga, hindi gid, si Mayor lang gid akong istoryahon. Oh, sa office mo, gapila na ang tao. Hoping nga puro emergency, but may ara gid nga makadto lang gid sa imo, masili nga, Mayor, ikaw lang gid akong istoryahon. Nga agid kay ang akon bana ba amo ni. So that's why they feel comfortable talking to you because pareha ka mo nga babayi.
Yes.
So gabisyo akon bana amo ni Mayor, amo na tanan bisan bugas nila kun way Mayor way gid ko bugas. So sige lang, okay lang na kay you want to please people. They feel good seeing you. Sa istoryahanay lang ninyo, happy na sila. So what I usually do, I really give put valued time to my family. Hindi gina pwede. Kaya the moment you are in politics and you neglect your family, wala na, broken home ka na.
Correct.
So, you make time. You always have to make valued time with your family. Kung kaya nun, gid.
Very
okay?
good.
So, amo na ginahimo namo. So, I hope nga ang aton constituent, they will also understand nga, tao man kami, nga pwede kaming maging civilian at a time pod nga kinahanglan namon that we also have to focus to our family.
So, I would just like to add that that is what you call principled leadership, no?
Yes,
You are
yes.
a servant leader, you are good with your
Yeah,
career,
yeah.
at the same time, you're also good with your family.
Yeah.
Because it cannot happen nga good kaya as a leader, tapos sa panimalay mo
May
gali,
abandon.
bilang suli lang.
Yes,
Kaya
yes.
nga, I am wondering, why is it so that when a man is a mayor or politician, okay lang, sige lang kay ang balay, bahala na to si Mrs. Tinga ako ng mayor ya gani ang balay kay Mrs. Yapon. Can it be divided by the spouses? Dapat pwede na, no? Amo nang aton nga i-push. That's what you call equality. Yes. What about you, board member Zafra? Ano, kamusta ang family life?
Well, so with regards to my family life, of course, I can say at first there is a difficulty. Now that I am the mother and the father of my children,
yes.
and I can say okay lang, at least ang children ko, dalag ko na subong, so I can focus myself to my work as a
Yes.
legislator. So I have to balance my work, of course, to my family and to my people, and consider all my constituents as also as part of my family.
I understand that all of us women here face varied issues, varied challenges, but I'm pretty sure that there are special challenges that a woman elected to a high office face special problems as well. What do you think are the problems that you are facing as a woman elected official, Mayor Somosa?
So far naman sa aking experience, kung in a higher level ka, babae ka, they usually underestimate you. So ako, when it's wrong, it's wrong. regardless kung tao ka man, akon ka man, hindi na pwede. Pag you're wrong, you're wrong. Amo nang babae, no? Amo na
good.
nakita ko sa babae. They usually like, this is the rule. Kung masala ka, sala gid na. Pero kung kisa, ginabend kuno na sa mga lalaki. Pero I don't want to judge men, okay? Kay may ara man nga, gina-underestimate ta, kay abi nila ang babae daw is a weaker nga kuan nga sex, no? Pero hindi ka mo magpati sina, no? Kay sa totoo lang ang babae strong gid ta. If we
Yes.
want to be strong, we could be really really strong. Okay? So kita lang, we have the heart man good of a mother nurturing the child. So ara gina sa aton ang matawag nga maluoy kagid. Akon gani may experience ko one time na somebody came to my office, hindi ko siya tawo, no? Sa politika hindi kami upod. Ti, siling man na sang akon grupo, ti, buligan man na mayor, hindi man na imo, way man na nagbuto sa imo. Tiway lang ko, naghipos lang ko, ti, nagpalapit gid ang babae, kagrabe gid hibi, grabe gid hibi. Siling ko, ti, ano mayor, gibuligan ko, nga aman siya, pero ti man maghibi, naluoy man ko, siling ko. So, we have the heart of the woman, okay? Amo na siya ang babae, grabe gid og tolerance. We can tolerate anything, dali ta maluoy. Amo na ang nakita nakon. So amo na ako.
Okay. What about you, Councilor Aguilar, belonging to the youth and women's sector? What are the problems that you face?
Actually, when I was growing up, no, wala gi ko ka-face any gender inequality because I grew up in a school where all-girls school. So I had no concept of gender inequality. Nakibot lang ko when I ran for office. When dito ko siguro na-experience ang gender inequality wherein may constituents man ko nga gahambal sa akon nga ay kahuyang, babayi, bata pa, hubin. So amo na siguro ang na-encounter ko nga do dito ko nabudlayan nga dira ko gid gina-push akon nga self nga i-prove ko gid sa ila nga once sa kapungko ko nga hindi meaning nga babae ka, you are limited because kita nga mga babae, we are unlimited.
Yes.
Dira ko siguro nakita no nga ang strength man sang women. But I'm very thankful no ang amon nga mayor is also a woman. Mayor Escalante is also a woman. Tapos ang amon nga vice mayor and ang upod ko na sa council are men, but they have a very high respect for me. So dira ko man nakita no nga you can earn the trust and respect of your colleagues. So once ipakita nyo man sa ila nga kaya nyo. So dira ako siguro gusto ko encourage man ang mga young women out there who have good ideas for sa inyong mga lugar to also push to be women leaders kay kaya tagid nga mga women nga maging katupong sa mga lalaki. So that's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Very well said, Councilor Aguilar. What about you, Board Member Zafra? No, ano ang mga problema nga naatubang mo bilang female legislator compared nga wala mo siguro naatubang kung lalaki ikaw?
Well, as to my experience, no, there is a challenge, of course, and difficulties, especially when you are dealing with your people.
Yes.
So, nakita ko you have to be fair. Despite sa aton mga political affiliations, kahit sa subong, hindi ginamanigar, no, ang politics is very siloso.
Yes.
So, amo naging kwan ko nga, I have to be fair with my dealings with my people despite our political affiliations. And of course, ang problems which I have encountered, kaya do galingin man ang ulo mo kung wala ka sang pudyuton, kung wala ka sang kuhaon, when it comes ka, you have the eagerness to help your people. So it is a big challenge for you to look for resources nga makahatag kagid sang help para sa mga tao. So that challenge amoy na ang a big challenge for us women leaders to cope up with.
Yes. Okay. So last question, or maybe this is second to the last. Do you think that governance or legislation would have been better if we have more women elected as political leaders? Let's start with you.
Yes, I think so. Because kung kadamo sang women's sector to represent also the women, kung damo sang women leaders to represent the women sectors of our province, there is a unity and of course, katakog isang mabulig when it comes to women problems of our country.
Yes. And Mayor Somosa?
Ako, I really believe nga dapat there are more women in politics, no?
Yes.
Kay dako ang sector sa women kumpara sa men. So I think we will be well represented if we have more women leadership or in politics.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Councilor Aguilar?
Of course, no, I believe nga our legislation would be better if there are women representatives because sometimes siguro our men leaders would forget naman no about gender sensitive issues, especially when it comes to women. Although kabalugi ko nga our men leaders are very competent, but lain gid ako may babayi nga touch because we remember the little details nga ma-include ta sa aton nga mga legislation nga makabulig sa aton man nga banwa.
Okay. Finally, and very briefly, your message to women and those who would like to, who are aspiring to become women leaders like you. Let's start with you, Board Member Zafra.
To do all the women sectors in our society, let us join hands and prove to our people that we, our women, no, can be trusted and we are an effective leader of our society.
Thank you. Councilor Aguilar?
Siguro my message to the women is push for everything that you want to do, especially if you believe in yourselves, you believe in your advocacies, and when you believe in your rights. Na don't limit yourselves. Nga kita nga sa unang mga babae are lang sa balay. No, ang mga women, we are starting to transform. We are going out. There are many women professionals. There are starting damo na women sa aton nga government. And as well as, I would also like to thank the civic organizations who have helped our municipality to the Lions Club and Kiwanis. Nga most of them are also women. There are men, but most of them also are women who give their time and effort to give sa municipality, especially to Manapla.
Okay, thank you so much. And Mayor Somosa.
Okay, no, to all the women's her, and of course, those listening right now, amo lang ni mahambal ko, dream, believe, at ikaw na. Okay? Kaya nga, kaya natin to. Sa totoo lang, kung damo ta babae and we believe in what we want for a woman, kaya natin to. So, kamo dire, nga nag-ari dire, you are all leaders na. Hindi kamo makakadto dire, you are not a leader in your area of where you came from.
Yes.
Kay people believe in you. So, dapat ipakita man naton nga we are worth no sa ila paglantaw sa aton nga as a leader. So kaya gid sa mga women anything else in this world.
All right. So thank you very much once again to Councilor Nina Aguilar, Mayor Somosa, and Board Member Zafra. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your thoughts with us, and of course with its time with Charie. But before I say goodbye, I would like to invite all of you to enjoy a great night of music in a red carpet setting with Jed Madela. All requests Bacolod. He is going to have a concert in Bacolod at SMX Convention Center on March 27 at 7 o'clock in the evening. So if you want to help also Kalipay Negrense Foundation watch the concert and enjoy the great night of music with Jed Madela on March 27, just call me at 476-9353 or text 0932-538-7591 for your tickets. Also, allow me to share with you that with love, or shall I say, it is by love that we sacrifice and serve. It is by patience that we understand and forgive others. It is by trials that we gain strength and wisdom. It is by sharing that we become a blessing to others. Woman, be a blessing to others. Thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Charie Hinete Ilon. As the Provincial Women's Day celebration theme would say, wana importante ang desisyon mo sa buwas damlag sang kada isa. Ikaw na. Maayong aga sa inyo tanan. Thank you, everyone.
Helping kids out of their coats, the way the babies haven't been born. Unpacking the bags and setting up.
We walk and pass this life once. What matters? How we live life. And how our life is remembered. Find your little piece of heaven. Valley of Peace, Park of
In
Life.
the valley of peace.
Soon to be a part of life.
Since 1960, USI Credit and Finance Corporation, trusted for fast and personalized service. Chattel Mortgage, real estate loan, pension loan, and businessman's credit line. No processing fee, no hidden charges. USI Credit and Finance Corporation.